All right, let's go to the WNBA now. So Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, we saw yesterday. They went at it. Their teams went at it. Caitlin Clark, give her credit. Her team won. She outplayed Angel Reese. So a lot of talk about who's Rookie of the Year, this and that. And those two will forever be joined at the hip during their whole careers. We understand that. Here's a quote on Caitlin Clark and why people love watching her against Angel Reese. This is from Clark. She says, I think that she's done with her platform, what she's done with her platform has been absolutely incredible. She has an entire fan base that has supported her and what she did at Maryland and then LSU. Obviously, I've played for a very long time, and she's been a tremendous player. It's been fun getting to compete against Angel. I think it's been really good for the game. People just love seeing great matchups, but also they get to see how amazing these teams are. I love that these two are connected forever. It's like the new Magic. It's a good rivalry. It's like the new Magic and Bird. I think it's great. And by the way, they're both balling out. Yeah. Caitlin's numbers are great. Angel's averaging a double-double. It's been fantastic, not only for the WNBA, but for sports, period, George.
And it's building up where like Angel seems like she's embracing to be the villain.
Yes.
And Caitlin knows what she represents, still propping her up. But even the moments they have, like that flagrant one foul that was between Angel and Caitlin, which was a complete like clean basketball play.
Yeah.
But it was a flagrant one foul. Like Angel Reese going for a block, hits Caitlin Clark in the head. That's a flagrant one. That's what you're going to see. It wasn't malicious.
It wasn't egregious.
Exactly. It was unnecessary contact by the books. But the moments that'll build up, and if the sky continue to build forward and the fever continue to build forward with these draft picks, with these young cores they have, it starts in the rookie season, the back and forth they have, the Rookie of the Year race, the just like literally the snippets of seeing Angel Reese, a flagrant one foul, hitting Caitlin Clark in the head, go forward a season. Now they're both in the playoffs, or if they meet in the postseason this year, they're like, won't, they'll both be very low seeds. But if they meet in the playoffs at a certain point, that's what builds up all these moments going up. You have the villain, you have the hero of the league, the one that props it up, but they're both big names, and they both play well. They both should have a long career. I like that Clark said that about Reese and understanding why these get so many eyeballs, these games, especially those two. But she gets it. And the same thing, Caitlin, where you see people all over like clobbering her, attacking her, of course, like Angel playing dirty. It was a basketball play. And if Caitlin's not complaining about it, then shut up. Yeah. But if you watch it, like literally one watch it took, you go, yeah, it's a basketball play. Watch replay, another angle, it's a basketball play. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, you're right. And by the way, we have, I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny. We have enough examples of Caitlin literally getting mowed over by a lot of these players to see the difference between a basketball play that was just a hard foul, a tough basketball play, or literally what I have called a bounty out for her head, because we've seen that too. So you can't show me that Angel Reese play, to George's point, and say that that was that. It was not a malicious play at all. That was a basketball play. Flagrant, for sure, but not malicious.
Even to compare it, the Kennedy Carter
foul,
that's foul. That's dirty.
That's a bounty.
But the Angel Reese one, like that's a basketball play.
That's right. That's right.
End it.
End it right there. For all the latest on what's going on in women's sports, check out the latest episode of Respect Her Game with Sophia. Tune in on Nesson's YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure you follow us on all your social media accounts for all of our best content. All right, now Father's Day was yesterday. As you open the show, asking me what I got, let's close it with some of the best father-son or father-daughter duos in all of sports. Let's just start rattling them off here because I have a ton of them. What comes to top of mind is actually Dion and all his sons. All his sons play ball. Although Dion can be annoying at times, being the mouthpiece for these kids, we recognize the kind of player he was, an all-timer. And all his boys can play. I got to give it to him. All his sons.
Especially.
Shador is the special one out of the crew.
Yeah.
But all of them have had pretty good playing careers in their own right. So that's one of them. You give me one.
Kobe's dad had a decently long, Joe Jelly Bean Bryant had a decently long pro career, NBA, ABA,
It's a good one.
in Euro too. I think that one, because you have Kobe, 5-time world champ, obviously one of the greatest to ever play the game.
Yep.
And then his dad, taught him the game and handed it down to him. So I go Kobe and Joe Bryant.
Couple baseball, Griffey Sr. and Jr., Cecil and Prince.
Yep.
The Vladdies, Vladdy Sr., Vladdy Jr.
The Bonds. Bobby Bonds is in the 300 club. And then obviously Barry, one of the best baseball players ever. The Griffeys I love because you have senior 2-time World Series champion, Hall of Famer, and then junior, obviously 22 years, one of the sweetest one of the sweetest swings in baseball, period, we'll ever see. Both Hall of Famers on that one. I like the fielder's call, too.
I want to give the ladies some love here. Dennis Rodman and Trinity. Now, their relationship has been well documented, but still, you got one there. Muhammad Ali and Layla Ali as well. Rest his soul. You got to get. Hey, I'm a girl dad, so you got to get some love in there for them as well.
Tamika Catchings, her dad Harvey, played a long time in the NBA. Defensive guy, not much gaudy numbers. Tamika, one of the all-time players. What was she? Champ, MVP, 12-time All-WNBA, 5-time DPOY, which she got from her dad Harvey. So Tamika and Harvey Catchings.
Bro, what is it with the NFL? Archie and all his boys, Howie Long and all his sons, Clay Matthews and all his sons, Marvin Harrison Sr. and Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, what is going on in the NFL? If your dad could play, you could play.
Frank Gore and Frank Gore Jr., that might be a thing.
That's right. He's coming up.
Jerry and Brendan Rice, but Brendan Rice is a late draft pick, so I don't want to put him in the same sentence as
his dad. You think he hasn't felt that his whole life?
No. Wait, one I got for you?
Yep.
Yeah, I got to go Formula One. Kiki and Nico Rosberg. Both world champions. Now, Kiki wasn't as great as Nico, but Nico Rosberg won the world champion 2016, beat out our boy Lewis Hamilton for that. Literally retired 5 days later because he was like, it's so difficult to win a world championship. I'm done.
Wow.
That's how hard he has to work, but he was on the Mercedes team. Good job.
I'll take your word for it, but listen, I love NASCAR. How about the Intimidator and his son, Dale Earnhardt Sr., rest his soul, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah,
there you go. There. If you ain't first, you're last. How about in hockey, Keith Tkachuk and all his sons?
Yeah.
I mean, we got it all going on here. Hey, we talked about Bronny. LeBron and his boys.
Fair.
They're on the come up, too.
Oh, Carmelo Anthony and Cayenne Anthony. You see Cayenne? He dropped like 40 points on 37 shots. I think I'm exaggerating.
He can ball.
No, it's Carmelo numbers. It's 40 points on 38% from the field. So, he's a bucket, but it's literally Carmelo Anthony 2.0, and I don't think that's a good thing.
Hey, it could be good if he plays defense and he keeps himself in shape.
And he passes the ball.
It could be good, George.
Well, it's not efficient.
It could be good. You never know.
I saw way too much.
I know.
The Knicks.
I know.
Up close and personal. Portland, Melo. Blazers, Melo. Humbled, Melo. That works.
Humbled Melo.
Just saying.
Did such a thing ever exist? Shout outs to Baltimore, though. Showing. I got to go back home, George. I can't be up here with the Melo slander. I got to go back home. For all the best content of the day, make sure you follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. For George Balekji, Travis Thomas, all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day weekend from yesterday. We appreciate all that you do. And thank you all for rolling with us. In Boston has entered the chat. Till next time when we enter it and we chat again. Peace.
Later.